Welcome. My name is Aksa Nareen. I am the Virtual Content Specialist for Special Education ELA grades 3 to 5. Today's lesson focus will be ELA Grade 3, Module 8, Day 6, Into Writing Research Report. The title of today's lesson is Informational Text Research Report. The focus statement is, we never stop learning. The lesson objectives: choose a topic, identify primary and secondary sources. Language, describe and explain resources. Language, discuss writing tasks with academic language. This resource, which I will be sharing, will be used during the independent work part of the lesson. This resource will be especially helpful for our students with disabilities who need that extra support in order to successfully complete the task. During this time of the lesson, the students are learning about finding resources for their research report. They're learning about primary and secondary resources. So let's get started. The resource technology, which I will be sharing, are two important resources. One is the online search engine called Kiddle, and also I will be sharing an extension for Google Chrome called Reader Review, which makes text more accessible and easy to read for our students. Some more information about Kiddle. What is Kiddle? Kiddle is designed to be a safe search engine for kids and is supposed to be free from controversial or mature subjects. Results come from Google Safe Search, which the site says will filter out explicit and deceptive content. Kids can also narrow searches to specifically find news items, images, or videos. Here are some more characteristics of Kiddle. 1, it's a safe search for kids. 2, it's kid-oriented results. 3, it has big thumbnails for students to easily navigate through. 4, it has large font, which makes reading more accessible for students. And 5, privacy. Kiddle does not collect any personal identifiable information. This information was taken from Kiddle.co. More information about Reader Review. Well, Reader Review is a Firefox feature that strips away clutter like buttons, ads, and background images and changes the page's text size, contrast, and layout for better readability. Reader Review settings are easily customizable to fit your reading preferences. Although it is a Firefox feature, it can also be utilized for Google Chrome. So let's take a closer look. So this is what the online platform Kiddle looks like. You go to kiddle.co and you come to this online platform. The reason it is important for students to be able to utilize this platform rather than using a Google search engine or another search engine for their research is because this filters out content for students. It prevents them from being exposed to explicit and deceptive materials. It looks just like Google. Students have different options of exploring the web, different facts. They can explore images. They can explore K-images, news, or videos. Students simply type in their subject into this search engine right here, and they will be provided with a list of resources. So for example, if a student is searching for information on monkeys, they will type in monkeys, go to facts, and they will come to information about, monkeys. Now, this content has been deemed acceptable by Kiddle for our young users. So this is why this search engine, rather than using any other search engine for research purposes, is ideal for our students, because we do not want them to be exposed to material which is not appropriate for their age. So this is one feature that is great for research for young users that they can utilize when they are trying to find information. Now, the second resource, which I would like to talk about, is the Reader View extension, which can be added to Chrome or Firefox. You simply go to Google, search in Reader View extension, and you will be directed to the Chrome Web Store. Once you are there, you want to make sure that you're looking for an icon that looks like this. It is a blue book, and it says Reader View. Now, to get this extension, you simply click Add to Chrome, click Add Extension, and this extension will be added to my extensions that I have already. Now I want to pin this extension, so I will click on this little puzzle sign right here, click the pin. So then it always shows up right here whenever I need it. Now, how do I go about using this extension? Well, on the internet, students have a lot of information that they can utilize for research purposes or for writing purposes. But sometimes that information becomes cluttered, and it is very hard for our students, especially our students with disabilities, to navigate through all that information with all those ads and other information and images that are surrounding it. So we want to declutter that information for them. So this is where Reader View comes in handy. So I'm going to show you how it's going to be utilized. So, for example, our students are trying to find some information on Rosa Parks. They come to this Wikipedia page that has information that they would like to utilize, but they want to be able to read it in a more accessible manner. How do they do this? Well, they use Reader View. So they go on to any page that they want, simply click on the Reader View extension, and then it transforms that page into a screen that makes it more easy for students to read. It takes away all the ads and information that they do not need. So this is all the information that was on that page, but it's easier for students to read and navigate through. Now, there's other added bonuses to this extension. For example, students can make the text into a different font or a different style. They can make it bigger. They can make it smaller. They can increase or decrease the width of the text. They can increase or decrease the height, so it's more spaced out for them. And they can change the background in any manner that they want. They can make it light, dark, or blue. Another cool feature or features about Reader View is that students can print the information, they can save it, add it to their Google Drive, or they can even have the text read to them by clicking on this icon right here.
Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks in 1955, with Martin Luther King Jr. in the background. Rosa, Tuskegee, Detroit, M1932, died. Rosa Louise Macaulay Parks, February 4, 19.
So students can also manipulate the volume, the speed, or the pitch of what they're hearing, or even change the voice of who they are hearing.
13. October 24, 2005.
So that was Reader View. This can be used on any browser, on any web page, and it can transform the information and text to make it more readable for our students. So why use Kindle? Why use the Reader View extension? Well, this resource or these resources are extremely beneficial for our students with disabilities because it allows them to be able to accomplish the task, which in this case is do research and find primary and secondary resources, but do it in a way that they have that extra embedded support. They're able to access content that is appropriate for them and non-deceptive. And also they're able to read the content and have that extra support and have the content be read to them and also viewed in a way that is easier for them to retain and also to visualize. I hope you found these resources to be beneficial, and I hope you utilize them in your learning. This is Aksa Noreen. Thank you so much for watching. Happy teaching.